We are here in front of Gracie Mansion, and if you don't know Gracie Mansion is the mayor's mansion, but it doesn't belong to the mayor, it belongs to the people of New York. It is the people's house. And right now it's empty. The mayor has several houses, so he doesn't need to sleep here. So we are here today with our sleeping bags and with our tents, because if we don't get leadership from Mayor Adams on the migrant crisis and on housing and protecting the right to shelter, we are going to see sleeping bags and tents all over New York City. That's right. We are going to see tens of thousands of people sleeping on the subways, in our plazas, in our street corners, and in our neighborhoods. If we eliminate the right to shelter, as Mayor Adams has gone to court to do, and say, we're going to kick out single men after 30 days, we're going to kick out families after 60 days. Instead of a mayor who punches down on vulnerable migrants, we need a mayor who stands up and demands that the city, the state, and the federal government take leadership, meet the needs of our migrants and all of our New Yorkers.
The press is here. We want to get our speakers ready. Shut it down!
We don't get it!
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 My name is Advocacy from Guinea-Conakry, West Africa. I'm in New York about 6 months. Came alone, but my wife is on the way. She's already in Mexico.
The right to shelter is a legal guarantee, which means that everyone who needs a bed to sleep in should get one. It means that no one has to sleep on the streets.
Mayor Adams, you can't hide. We don't want to sleep outside. Mayor Adams, you can't hide. We don't want to sleep outside. Mayor Adams, you can't hide. We don't want to sleep outside. Mayor Adams, you can't hide. We don't want to sleep outside.
So at Advocacy, we empower African immigrants towards creating systemic and lasting change here in New York City and across the country. ACT offers resources, community, and hope for African immigrants, whether they arrived 2 days ago or have been here for decades. With the most recent arrival of asylum seekers in the city, and that you can see that behind me, acts, and I repeat again, as broadly, and I repeat again, acts has proudly been a sanctuary for thousands of asylum seekers from Africa and other parts of the world. Nous avons accueilli les Africains ici, à Actes! Des milliers d'Africains ici à Actes! Et nous sommes fiers de ça! And nous les avons aidés, helping them navigate the city services and build community with one another. À Actes, on construit une famille. Nous sommes une communauté et une famille. And today, we are here because every day, our team, Act team, our team witnessed firsthand the immense obstacle our people face trying to meet their basic needs, including food and shelter. We are here because you know the faces and stories you hear about, on the news are not so different for our experiences, right, guys?
Yes!
Okay. We are here because Black asylum seekers are often left out of the conversation, and no more of this. Nous sommes là, les Africains immigrés sont là, et nous allons dire ce que nous voulons. Nous vous remercions. Thank you all for joining us today. Really, we're really proud, and merci à vous, merci ma famille, merci mes parents, merci grand-père, merci l'Afrique! And now, please, help me, because none of this will happen, because it's a partnership. We have to be united, we have to be together, okay? So join me to welcome Mourad, Gerald Ewadi, Executive Director.
The 60-day rule for families and the 30-day rule for singles is inhumane and counterproductive. It's not who we are as New Yorkers. And let me be very, very clear. This is a racial justice issue. If families had a different color skin and came from Europe, they would not be facing the reality of being thrown into the streets.
Talk about it.
The approach would be towards people would be much more humane. Mr. Mayor, let's expand voucher access through City FEPS and Housing Access Voucher Program. This approach will put more people in homes rather than putting them in shelters and save us billions of dollars a year. Finally, we know we need to have all levels of government invested in significant resources, legal resources for these communities. TPS redesignation for Venezuela means that almost 40% of new arrivals now have a legal pathway to work. But the only thing standing in their way is paperwork. These solutions will allow new arrivals to be self-sufficient and allow them to thrive in their new home, like so many immigrants have done before them. This is not new to New York. We've faced many, many times before in our history where immigrants have come here seeking refuge. We know we can do better and we have to do better. Thank you.
I'm here to save my life.
And thank you. And if you could address Mayor Adams right now, what would you say to Mayor Adams?
Right now, if I face Mayor Adams, I'm gonna tell him he has to do something for us because the winter is coming. We have 1,000 and 1,000 migrants from Africa, from all around the world. They are suffering because of housing, and try to give them a work permit so that we can work, we can pay taxes. We are human beings. We can work. We can do something better, not only for bed. Yeah.